These are the two biggest, baddest Android phones you can get right now, the Google Pixel 3 XL and Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. The Note 10 is $600 more than the Google Pixel 3 XL. So what do you really get for $600 more, and is it actually worth it? I'm Corey Gaskin with Digital Trends, and we're going to take a look and find out. We're looking at the Snapdragon 855 with a whopping 12 GB of RAM on the Note 10 Plus versus only 4 GB of RAM and last year's Snapdragon 845 on the Pixel 3 XL. The Note 10 Plus is going to handle bigger tasks and more of them and just do so better. Though the Pixel 3 XL is a smooth operator, the Note 10 Plus easily takes this round with its better, more future-proof internals. We're also making a 1000 mAh jump in battery from the Pixel to the Note 10 Plus. Plus, the Note 10 offers super fast wireless charging with a 45-watt adapter, which can charge the device from 0 to 70% in only 30 minutes. This is sold separately though. Both have wireless charging, and the Note 10 Plus also offers wireless power share to charge your other devices. So it's going to charge faster, charge more devices, and hold more battery power. Overall, we're going to give this win to the Note 10 Plus. When it comes to design, we don't need to tell you anything you can't already see. The Note 10's colors are dazzling, and the device is sleeker and more futuristic with a screen-to-body ratio that screams top-notch. On the other hand, the top notch on the Pixel screams prototype. Not only is there less bezel on the Note 10, but a half-inch more screen and only a very slightly taller package. The Note 10 Plus uses Gorilla Glass 6, where the Pixel uses Gorilla Glass 5. Both have aluminum sides, but the thicker edges of the Pixel 3 XL may give it a little bit more protection from drops. I should mention that the Pixel 3 XL also uses a matte texture on the back of its glass to avoid fingerprints that you're likely going to attract with the Note 10 Plus. Samsung employs a dynamic AMOLED display on the Note 10 Plus, whereas the Google Pixel 3 XL uses Super AMOLED technology. Both of these are highly accurate, very sharp displays, but we're going to give the edge to the Samsung for its HDR10 Plus certification. Screen brightness is also abysmal on the Pixel compared to the Note 10, and oh my word, that notch. The punch hole on the Note 10 is tiny and forgettable, so there's a pretty clear winner here. Cameras are another area where you're going to find some pretty distinct differences. You're looking at 3 cameras on the Note 10 Plus versus 1 camera on the Google Pixel, plus the time of flight sensor on the Note 10, which is supposed to help with portrait modes, but portrait mode on the Pixel 3 XL is already pretty good with its software implementation, and we're not really missing live focus video from the Pixel 3 anyway. The 12 megapixel main camera on the Pixel 3 XL does a really good job all around, and we don't really miss the telephoto lens due to the super res zoom feature that does a great job of zooming in on things and keeping them clear while doing so. It would have been nice to have a wide angle lens on the Pixel 3 XL, but we do have one up front along with a regular lens for solo and group selfies. The Note 10's 12 megapixel sensor won't be a slouch in any regard if the S tends to be any indication of this. But Samsung's night mode pales in comparison to the magic of night sight on the Google Pixel. Deeper comparisons are needed, but while Samsung's setup is going to be more versatile, the Google Pixel is going to take stronger, better photos, especially at night. When it comes to the OSs, we're looking at Samsung One UI on Android 9 Pie versus Pixel's stock Android 9 Pie version. You're looking at around 2 years of updates from Samsung, which are often slow to arrive, versus a guaranteed 3 years of timely updates for the Pixel 3. So on the Samsung, you should expect Android Q sometime in 2020, whereas the Google Pixel is going to get it this month. Some might like Samsung's One UI additions, but it's pretty hard to beat a secure and reliable OS. When it comes to special features, we also have a 5G version of the Note 10 Plus, which we don't have for the Pixel 3 XL, but considering the fact that 5G is not in most of the country, we don't see this as a deal breaker for most. It is a nice perk though. The Note 10's S Pen adds productivity features like transcribing notes to Word documents, and now works as a control device for music playback, camera modes, and more. It also adds some new Microsoft integrations like Phone Sync for messages, notifications, and soon phone calls, which is already available on the Your Phone app, but presumably may be a little bit more seamless on the Samsung Note 10. This integration does add the ability to mirror your Note 10 screen on your Windows device and also interact with it as well, whereas the Your Phone app does not allow this. These features aren't native to Android, so with your Pixel 3 XL you can still use the Your Phone app for most of these things except for screen mirroring. Another feature of this deeper Microsoft integration is a feature called Galaxy Play Link, which allows you to stream PC games from your device directly to your phone and play them on your Note 10. This is likely better suited for phones on 5G networks like the Note 10 Plus 5G, since you're going to be relying strictly on your device's capabilities along with your network capabilities, not somebody else's cloud server. Samsung DeX also adds a new feature, enabling users to plug their Note 10 into a Mac or PC and then see the DeX interface launch on that device. Taking handwritten notes on a phone or launching Samsung DeX are still relatively niche features. compared to call screening, which can screen and block robocalls for you, or Google Duplex, which uses the Google Assistant to call restaurants and make reservations on your behalf with its very creepy assistant's voice. These are features that require less technological know-how and generally are more useful universally. The Note 10 Plus starts at $1,100 for the 256GB version with expandable storage, whereas the Google Pixel 3 XL starts at 64GB for nearly half that price at $600. And you can pay only $100 more for a 128GB version, though neither of them afford expandable storage. We should note that the Pixel 3 XL can also be had for less with frequent sales. If you're looking for a cutting-edge device, it's hard not to quickly say go for the Note 10 Plus. But it's also pretty hard to say, go spend $1,100 on a phone. The Pixel 3 also has its share of cutting-edge features and a very competitive single camera for essentially half the price at $600. Lose a couple cameras and a little or a lot of sexiness, and you're still gonna get a pretty good phone with the Pixel 3 XL. Even with its better update promise though, it's on the verge of obsolescence, whereas the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus is going to be a beast for years to come. But it won't be long until the Pixel 4 is here in October, which should be better equipped to go toe-to-toe with the Galaxy Note 10 Plus.